say some shit.
Test me for COVID, my love.
All right, that was a PSA for getting tested for COVID, because we don't believe in STD testing here, but we do believe in testing for COVID, so you can be alive and listen to this garbage. Also, stay alive just because,
and positive.
Pregnant and positive, definitely, we want more babies in the world that are going to be future listeners, so if you're pregnant and positive, you got to stay alive. So we're gonna bring up some music situations. We don't really talk that much about music.
Not really.
Because we're afraid that everyone that listens likes Imagine Dragons, and I don't want to piss them off. Well, we talking about actual music, so they're excluded.
Yes.
You had a bit on breakup songs?
Well, yeah, because I went to the post office and I was listening to the radio. And have you ever heard that, oh my God, sad song that's like, say something? Like, say something, I'm giving up on you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Say
Turn
something,
that on,
I'm giving up on you. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually.
Tears. Oh my God.
It's like hipster emotions, but it's still pretty good.
Wow. I should take a rusty chainsaw and rip out my heart.
Then you should play Rusty Chain.
I'm liking that one.
Yeah, from Soundgarden. Mix it up a little bit. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, we're going to get back to breakup songs in a minute, but I got a couple song stories, okay?
Okay.
So the first one is when I got fired from this place I was working at. Immediately I get into my car, and I turn the radio on, and fucking Kansas was playing Dust in the Wind.
Wow.
All we are is dust in the wind after you got fucking fired. Awesome. And then from that day on, my radio became haunted, okay? So,
okay.
There was, me and my brother have a couple inside jokes. One is about Dishwalla, the band. You know that song, Counting Blue Cars? I swear, every time it comes on, which isn't often, but every time it comes on, any radio station, including satellite radio, I catch it. And I immediately text him Dishwalla with exclamation points and all in caps, and he laughs. And it's like a nice little inside joke thing. But my radios are definitely haunted if it keeps playing that. Why is that song popular? It was catchy, but it's like I can't imagine why I didn't stay in 97 or wherever, 98 or wherever it was from. I just don't get it. Thoughts on God, 'cause I'd really like to meet her. Yeah,
'cause I'd really like to stick it to her.
Stick it to Dishwalla's version of God. Yeah, or their statements on God. I mean, I might as well try to get them on the air. The front man or the lyric writer of the songwriter of Dishwalla. You know, I don't understand. And then there's another one with him is anything Matchbox 20, because there's a player in the Tecmo Super Bowl game which was the 1991 season, and his name is Rob Thomas, and he spells it the same way with two B's.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would score a touchdown with him, and then while I get in the end zone, I just start singing Matchbox 20. 3 a.m. and I think I'm lonely. And then I want to push you around. Or I will. I want to push you around. I want to take you for granted. And he just throws his controller down laughing. And it's great that my radio would be haunted with Matchbox 20 too, because I text him right away and it brings people together. And same thing for that Candlebox song, Far Behind, with another friend of mine, and everything. And those three are good. Those, that I appreciate that, and I like that. But there's also Pearl Jam's Better Man. And I had a friend, I'm not going to say their name, but in college, they, and I used to have a huge crush on her too. But it wasn't really until we graduated that we start talking more. Anyways, she's married with kids now. That's nowhere. Anyways, she had a stalker of sorts in college. Well, she had this guy that liked her, and he slipped a CD under her door one day at like 6 a.m. in her dorm. This is her freshman year. And she, just out of curiosity, she's like, well, I'm going to fucking play it, you know? And every single track was Better Man by Pearl Jam. What the fuck? Fucking deranged. And yeah, I guess he spent some time in hospital, but obviously. So well, yeah, he had some issues he needed to work through, and I mean, it's almost better that he made that CD and realized like, that was not cool. Yeah, but
he was dreaming in red, and he couldn't find a better man.
Yeah. She dreams in color, she dreams in red. Can't find a better man. Oh. Yeah, I love that song, actually. But it makes me laugh a little bit, too. Not that that situation was funny, but just it's kind of funny that every track was Better Man. Like, if you're going to stalk, gentlemen, if you're going to make sure every track is the same. Make sure you really get that point home. Get that point across. Hammer it.
Well, keep pushing that same button. Eventually something's going to happen.
Yeah, was there a hidden track? I'm going to kill you.
Wow.
Because you can't find a better man. And I got final music antidote for this section. This is a story. Okay, so it wasn't too long after I had broken up with this girl that kind of spiraled me downward afterwards. But it was Halloween, and I went out with a friend, and then my cousin, who's like kind of a friend. It's a second cousin, so you know, there's some differences there. He doesn't really have the same sense of humor, so most of the stuff is lost on him. But he's a good guy, mostly. Anyways, we went out for Halloween, and me and my friend each had each other's fake Tinder profiles on our t-shirts. We printed out black and white photos of us that we had used in our profiles. He laughed when he admitted that he had used one too. And it just had traits like stuff, and mine said if you can't handle me at my best or something. It was like a Marilyn Monroe quote or something like that. You don't deserve me at my worst. So it was pretty funny, like him walking around with my face and me walking around with his face. But anyways, he meets this girl, and so I was like, I'm gonna play wingman, fine. And then I somehow end up with talking with her at past 2 a.m. because everyone else had kind of scattered or disappeared or gone home, and she was dressed as Iron Chef. And if I had been really attracted to her, that would have been golden. But I was in that no man's land where I wasn't completely not attracted, but I was also not super attracted. And so I was like, cool, I'll just be friends with this girl, and I'll make my friend look even better. And because by keeping good company, you know.
Yep. So you were on the romantic seesaw. It could have gone either way.
Yeah. And so we went and got empanadas, and I almost got in a fight. And then we took a cab home, or an Uber, I guess at this point, an Uber. And by home I mean to her place, because I had missed the metro, so because we stayed out too long. And then we get to her place, and I'm thinking, I'm just going to sleep on the couch, it's all good. And then I was like, fuck that shit, I'm too old for the couch. And I was like, I'm sleeping in her fucking bed. And so I was like, alright, let's go to bed. And I'm sitting there, or laying there, thinking, I could, alright, just pass out, sleep. It's going to be great. Leave friends in the morning. And, no.
Oh, you left not friends?
Well, no, this is what happens. At some point, she starts, leaning into me, and then she reaches down my pants and starts waking me up. Little jerky jerk, little jerky jerk. Yeah, and she's looking at me. I'm like, I'm allowing it, because I'm like, of course I'm allowing it. And more than words, because she couldn't find a better man. And she's like stroking me, and then she looks at me and she's like, "You look kind of like Ryan Cabrera," while she's stroking me. And I'm like, what? You mean the dude from 2006? She's like looking at me like trying to be seductive and like stroking, like, yeah. I was like, without missing a beat, I'm like, I'd rather look like Bryan Adams. And I start singing Summer of '69, and it's like this. She just starts slowing down, and not in a good, an erotic way, and she just slows down, and then just eventually she's like stops. And I defused the bomb by humming Summer of '69.
She didn't want a 69, did she?
No, she said she was like on the rag. Do people just say that so you don't expect sex? Or do you think they're always...
I've never used that excuse.
Okay, I'm just wondering because things happen, to me. So
I just move my hips out of the way and I go down in between the knees, and I mean, it's obvious. I just want to eat your fucking cock. I don't want to have you down there. I want to be up here.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, fucking had empanadas together. We might as well get my Red Wings. But anyways,
that's one way to get dessert.
Yeah. Yum, 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 yum,
Red
yum.
Wings. Is that the new line at Cold Stone Creamery? Red Wings?
Red Wings, yeah, it's just period blood and ice cream. Vanilla ice cream and period blood.
Frozen on that granite slab.
Throws it on the slab, period blood on a slab, and you just put it in your ice cream. Oh, God.
That goes with the keto diet.
Yeah, so like, now that song comes on all the fucking time. And if I'm on the radio, not so much now that I'm not driving anywhere because of the coronavirus, but yeah, that's my musical stories. I can't escape Summer of '69. And things it brings me back to the time where I wanted to not just use somebody completely just for my momentary partial desires, because I thought my friend was going to date her friend, and he did for like 5 months, so I've made the right choice.
That's cool.
I care more about friends' reputations than I care about a nut, I guess. A single nut. If it's like multiple nuts, sorry, friend.
Yep. And if you have avocados, it's even better.
What is?
The multiple nuts with avocados.
For men?
Absolutely.
What?
Call you Kermit with the green dick. Avocado nuts.
Kermit with the green dick, she says.
Yes,
Excellent.
I did.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So you got some more breakup songs?
Not really, no. I'm done. I swallowed my pride.
Swallowed your pride?
Didn't know how to love. I'm learning to go on. Bye-bye.
Is My Heart Will Go On a breakup song?
It's just depressing.
Near, far, okay, so that's the second episode in a row where we reference the Titanic, and I'm sorry, listeners. Wah, 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 wah. She let the motherfucker suffer.
Swallowed their pride too, didn't they?
Yeah, she let that dude suffer on the fucking ice floe. Or like trying to get on the boat. Just push him off. If you're not gonna help him get the fuck on the boat.
Push or be gone.
Yeah, like murder him. Come on, grow some fucking balls, Kate Winslet. Fucking
Kate
Rose.
Winslet's a pussy.
And then why is it set in like the modern times then or she's telling the story? Why couldn't she have been like 40? And, like, with her husband that she doesn't really love, and she's, like, in a room talking with her young daughter who's, like, freaked out.
Yeah, that'd be a lot better.
He was the love of my life, and he took my virginity, and he painted me like one of his French girls, and then he slipped it in, and he pulled it out, and he slipped it back in, daughter.
And then my potential mother-in-law was wearing a digital watch at the dinner and made the whole fucking scene for everybody. The Titanic didn't have digital watches, you cunt.
What? Okay, so which one of my songs that I mentioned would the band be playing in Titanic that play it as the water rushes in and continue to play?
Matchbox 20. It's 3 a.m. and I must be lonely. And you're going to be a lot more lonely in a minute.
It's 3 a.m. and I must be drowning.
Salt water on the front porch. Grand staircase drowning. I'm running fast. Can't get through the gate. All the immigrants are grabbing me and trying to get through here. Oh no, I'm the bad man.
Oh, Billy Eilish, Titanic, fucking. Very well done. This is a musical episode. There's gonna be a soundtrack released.
It's gotta be something.
But every track's gonna be better, man. She dreams of color, she dreams of red. Can't find a better man.
To get on a rescue ship with, I'm not gonna marry you. I'm gonna pretend I'm dead and drowned.
I married another man.
Okay, so what's more cowardice? Her actually just like sitting by the wayside, and he's looking for her at the end, and just saying, you know what? I'm gonna at least let him know that I made it. I'm okay. I just don't want to be with him. Let him move on. She actually let him believe that she was dead.
Kate Winslet did?
At the very end there, she gave the other name.
Oh. I never fucking watched that movie.
Oh.
Is it good?
Don't. It fucking sucks. The only thing you could probably do is bust a nut while they're fucking in the car, but that's about it.
They fuck in a car?
Yeah, after he draws her and she's posing on the chase lounge naked.
Yeah, the tits are out.
Get warmed up there and then they bang it in the car.
Did they show a little burger? Little fur burger?
I didn't see any fur burger, but then again, I'm not a guy. I don't gravitate towards that.
Yeah, your eyes don't be like, where's the burger? Where's the beef?
I was too busy looking at her tits.
Her tits are nice. I saw them in little children.
They are beautiful. They are beautiful.
She's a gorgeous woman. I hate to reduce her to body parts because she's actually like seems like a wonderful person, wonderful woman.
Yeah, actually, too bad she's an actress. Usually that spoils that part of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I met a couple actresses, not like big-time actresses, but actresses. Yeah, they were okay.
Although you would have definitely done a number on Small Wonder.
Oh, yeah, the actress that played the robot?
Yes.
Why? Because I've hooked up with child stars before? God damn it, former child stars. Former like 20 years later, that they were no longer child stars and they were reduced to meeting me online.
Yep.
Okay. Fuck it, I'll say this. I Tinder matched with the girl from Alex Mack, and that was Bianca and 10 Things I Hate About You.
Sadly, though, there was no macking to be had.
No, I matched on my birthday when I was on the toilet, actually.
Best place to do it.
I was like, did I just meet the one while I was pooping on my birthday? And then I've seen her before and I had a crush on her. And I didn't know how to approach it, so I pretended like I didn't know who she was. And I was like, how's it going? I wasn't like, what do you do? So what do you do? So what do you do? Like women like to ask men. No. I don't know. Men don't give a shit what they do.
Can you do it in the bedroom? That's That's what we care about.
Yeah, well, we care about, are you a good person, and like, and the bedroom, the thing, can you like make this whole journey kind of worth it, going to work and all that shit. And we don't care about fucking what kind of consultant you are. We might be more attracted to certain professions, just like women are more attracted to higher paying professions, because they seem to come with some type of status, right? That's just a natural biological like adaptation. But men care a lot about like kind of nurturing professions. They're like attracted to nurses and teachers and stuff like that, as well as like fucking musicians and actresses and shit. But everyone likes that shit. Topless milkmaids. Yeah, I like topless. They just come to your home and topless and walk through your home and put the milk in your fridge that they get from the gas station.
That's the modern day ones.
The modern day milkmaids.
If you're going to go back and like the Handmaiden's Tale.
That's the real Handmaiden's Tale. They were just bringing milk topless to their masters.
Yep. The farmers just go into the barn and he gets to watch all the milkmaids and all the cow tits and all the girl tits. There's just a lot of tits everywhere.
So many tits. Who milks the cows? Is it the milkmaids, or they just...
The milkmaids. That is their job because they have soft, strong hands.
Do they get milk all over their tits?
I hope so. If they're leaning over like that, they're probably like dipping in the milk and going like this.
They get paid in check or cash or direct deposit.
The farmer gives them a direct deposit.
Ooh, yeah.
You want to date a naked, topless milkmaid because her hand is so in tune and so strong from milking, but it's also very sensitive and soft, so the cows don't get angry.
She wouldn't be able to stop no matter what song I hummed.
Right. You could hum whatever you want.
I could hum Tears from Heaven.
Tears from Heaven?
Yeah. And she'd still, or Dance with My Father Again. Yeah, one of those. One time I was so this is a depressing picture, but I was working at this temp job when I turned down a real job when I was right out of college, because I just knew I wasn't going to be on that track. I just knew it, right?
Oh, construction worker?
No, it was like like a meetings conference planner assistant or something like that. But it was like $40,000 or close to it in 2004.
Nice.
Yeah, I've made that much once or twice for a year since then. And I'm 37. Anyways, I was at this defense contractor, right? And I would get an hour lunch, and I would always just go right before my shitty supervisor was coming back. So I would take like an hour and 20 minutes usually.
Go take a shit.
Yeah, and I'd go later, so I would just be away from people more.
Oh, okay.
Spend more time away from people. I would go to like Subway. This is back when people ate Subway and weren't grossed out by it, because they had better meat or more meat. It wasn't shaved quite as thin and
gross
stuff.
Lettuce.
And the bread wasn't as gross. Yeah, the lettuce is fucking disgusting. Go back to the episode Subway lettuce if you want some and Subway audition tapes if you want some input on Subway. Good episodes. Eat fresh. So I would go there and I would try to write on this was a Friday. I was trying to write. I think I might have had plans or there was always the hope of plans on a Friday when you were like 23, 22, or 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 20. And so I'm sitting there trying to write, and Tears from Heaven comes on, followed by Dance with My Father Again. Like back to back on a Friday. I was like, this is so fucking depressing. I mean, I'm sure whatever I was trying to write, like a short story or something, was depressing too, or dialogue or some shit. So, you know.
Yes.
Oh yeah. What's up, girl? Whoa, dead air, dead air, dead air.
What do you mean dead air?
Dead air. If we're both paused at the same time, it's dead air.
Oh, I was thinking about Jared from Subway.
You think he's getting pounded in prison? What if he's getting COVID?
I don't know. His ass probably looks like a fucking daisy by now.
Do you think he dies? Or do you want him to?
No.
That's
I
nice
want
of
him
you.
to suffer slowly.
Yeah.
I think he needs to be around so when those boys are ready to enter therapy, he's able to go there and allow them to do whatever they need to do to him as far as the part of the healing process.
Like that movie Sleepers?
Please.
Well, so, like, do you think he has to eat out Subway lettuce out of, like, a prison guard's ass for avoiding time in the hole?
I doubt that's the only hole he's been eating out.
Yeah, so he's like, all right, boy. And he calls him boy, right? The guy's younger than Subway Jared. He's, like, fresh face, and he calls him boy. He's like, all right, boy. You're going to get time in the hole. He's like, no, not the hole. No, I'm talking about my hole, or you get time in the real hole. You get a choice. He's like, I'll eat your ass. I'll eat your ass. I'm like, can you put that shitty lettuce in it, too? Not the lettuce. I'll take the other hole. I'm like, are you sure? Okay, I don't like solitary confinement. I'm not going in the hole. It's so dark in there. Well, it's bright in this hole, baby.
Grab that mayonnaise.
The sun is shining.
Mayonnaise.
The sun is shining.
And he's humming that while he's eating out the ass.
Yeah. Wait, who's humming it?
Jared is.
Jared has to hum mayonnaise in his asshole?
Mm-hmm.